right, welcome back for another CBSI Hot 10 show. Make sure you go over and check out the article over on comicbookinvest.com where I may put a few extra little bit of details and tidbits that we don't cover here on the show tonight. And while you're at it, take a look at all the content we have here on the channel and let us know what you think in the comments down below. Also, make sure that you like, you subscribe, you hit the alert button so you don't miss anything. Keep telling your friends so we can keep growing the channel. And for those of you out there who haven't tried Whatnot yet, now's your chance. Use my link below and you get yourselves a free $15 to spend on whatever you want with whomever you want. You really got nothing to lose just to give it a try. It's a free 15 bucks just to get yourself something nice. So you'll help out the channel and you get something for 15 bucks knocked off. So again, nothing to lose there. And if you're looking for supplies to keep your book safe, use my code RENA10 for 10% off your BCW orders. Get your bags, your boards, your boxes, whatever you need. Get yourself a discount using my code right there. Now, with that all out of the way, if you just want to see the books we have for you this week on this week's list, just hang out for a few seconds after the intro, and I'll be right back.
Notable sales.
All right, our first book is a classic pre-code horror, Johnny Craig, crime suspense stories, number 20, The Hangman. Classic.
I like how the neck's actually like the bone sticking out. Of
He's
neck.
like sticking out.
Yeah. Broke his neck.
Yeah.
What a noose
The
is
actual
supposed to do.
snap. Yeah. The actual snap. I don't know why his eyes went white like that, but
Well, they're
rolling
rolled
back.
up. They're rolled back.
But in this grade, all-time high, $4,500. It's impressive. I actually would have thought this might have been a couple of bucks more, but it was 7-0.
All those Johnny Craig covers are fantastic.
I mean, for this compared to some of the other books that we've seen, it does seem maybe it's just because we just look at these books. The new level of what books go for of this era and in this grade, you're kind of like, oh yeah, 45 makes sense. Shouldn't it be a little bit more expensive? But yeah,
This is a
45
Sony
makes
book,
sense.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought this was in there.
So I mean, like that just adds to the value of it. You'd figure around a 7.0, probably around 6,200, somewhere around there. But 45 seems like a deal, even though we're talking about a lot of cash for a lot of people. So
Yeah, that's a lot of money. I ain't shelling out $4,500 for books, but
that's a good grade and a good look on that book, though.
Yeah,
That's worth it.
Solid investment.
That
yeah, it
aisle
actually,
feels
if you
dope.
even zoom in, I mean, it's ticked up a bit, but
Yeah,
it
sure,
presents
but you're gonna
actually
have
pretty
that.
well.
Well, it's got clean.
And plus, he's making a comeback. It's just with all the
Making
epitaph.
True.
And,
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
He's been here for years.
but Oni Press is putting out.
Oh yeah. They're trying
out
to
the
Another
easy line
refresh,
of
like
the-
another
yeah.
refresh of new eyes on it.
So
Plus, it's that time of year too, which always helps.
all years time for pre-code horror, but it doesn't
Yeah, but
not have
specifically,
time
it's
of year.
October, so I kind of zoomed in. for the
Oh,
notables
is
on horror.
that how that
I
works?
kind of did a little bit.
I think you're reaching.
Wait, well, also that's why I went with this one too. I wanted to get a vampy in there.
What is this?
that is a beautiful Vampirella Virgin. Frizen, everyone loves Jenny stuff. This is one of her best, especially it's limited to 50. $650 raw on this is quite impressive. Again, limited to 50. Frizen Chasers, always looking for this book.
Where did this book come from?
Best.
I think publisher. I think
What was the publisher drop?
they went direct. They did these limited. I'm pretty sure that's how they were released.
Yeah, I mean, I like her work. She does good work.
Yeah, it's a beautiful book.
Yeah, there's a trade
like
dress.
I said, Jenny chasers are going to chase, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, the trade dress one's expensive too, but since this is limited to 50, it's obviously it doesn't come up very often, and
Definitely
650 looks like the all-time high. I mean, I can't say that with 100% certainty because there's no real record of raw sales that's that accurate, but from what I can tell, it seems to be the high.
Just remember that, all you people that make fun of Dynamite and Vampirella books and Red Sonja books,
What are those moths?
suck it.
Yeah, actually, they look like the Silence of the Lamb mosses.
Oh,
The
Death's
moth.
Head Moth. Yeah.
Moths. Moths.
Yeah, nobody reads the insides of these though.
They're not bad. The Red Sonja stuff has always been pretty good.
Didn't say Red Sonja.
She's got a movie on the way too.
What is
So,
inside though? I mean, I actually don't even know what's inside. I've never read the inside of a Vampirella book.
I never really followed them, but
Never. Yeah,
Some are okay.
Read a lot of garbage too.
yeah, I remember reading the ones in the Harris ones from back in the '90s because that's what's coming out. They weren't great.
I don't think Dynamite made them any better. Okay.
All right. Well, with
they
that,
ebb and flow in terms of good stuff.
those were our notables. Let's just take a look at the actual list now with our first book.
Number 10.
Here it is.
Number 10. Amazing Fantasy 15. Not of the first line, but of a different volume. Hey, Pete Woods did the cover here. Obviously, this is picking up because we are doing a dozen or so sales so far. High of 112, CGC 9/8, about $310. Again, we've seen this before. It's kind of getting back up to that price thing again. I like
Cho
the sign
casting.
on the cover. Huh?
Yeah, it's yesterday. They
Got
noted
Cho,
the Cho got
Yeah.
could just be a voice animated, but who knows?
But this is like the 5th or 6th time this book is made. Well, more than that, probably the 12th time that this is made. It's peaking up again of going
Another
back
bite
up
at the
every time.
apple. Another bite of the apple.
Yeah.
There you go. Little bit of smart Hulk. What is he now? He isn't he like Genius
Brawn.
Hulk when he's no, is he? Oh, that's right. He's Brawn.
Yeah, he's named after a
Oh.
paper towel.
Yeah. Ooh, not so good.
Not a great name. Not a great
Not
name.
a great name. But
This is good to remember that these books pop hard and then fall hard.
Mhm.
this didn't
and-
fall that hard
and-
because this one kept every time it fell, people kind of new rumor would pop up.
Yeah, but like I said, you get multiple bites of the apple.
Yeah.
at
That's
these
a good
books quite often. So
Yeah.
I still maintain if they were to give us a Disney Plus show with Hercules and Amadeus Cho, I would watch the shit out of that show. They cover.
I
that
think if
run.
you did something with Amadeus
I don't
Cho,
disagree.
I think if you do something with Amadeus Cho, Spider Gwen, and then you did Squirrel Girl in there.
Oh, you want to do the young team up thing?
Yeah, the little,
that's
well, the
why
little
you
back
need,
and forth.
that's why you
thing.
need a deal. It's why you need a West Coast Avengers.
Yeah, you do something like that. That'd be fun.
Fair
as
enough,
shit,
yeah.
dude. Maybe throw a little Sam Alexander for fun. Miles would
You
pop by every once in a while.
You mash up New Champions, Young
All of a sudden,
Avengers, and
you get-
yeah.
And New Warriors, you throw a couple.
Yeah.
You throw Night Thrasher in there with his death sticks that you could beat the shit out of people with, and that'd be fun. I mean, make it fun. That's what DC's doing. Why DC's gaining ground on Marvel right now is because they're making shit fun. Just make shit fun.
Yeah.
You know?
That is true, and we actually will get some DC books on this list this week, I think. But before we get to that, let's see what we got next.
Number 9.
All right, this book just had to sneak back onto the list. This is
Ghost
that first
Rider.
Phantasma character on the cover. You know, those new Champions covers they released. What was it, a year or two ago now? Just randomly throwing these characters in front of us, and now people are going back and buying this one again because she was in that Robbie Reyes book this week. She had that little backstory that
It was not good.
it was not that good. It wasn't terrible. It was really short. It just wasn't very fleshed out. But
Oh, I'm talking about the book in general. It's not.
well, I know, but even her story wasn't that
Yeah.
good or that unique. It was very quick, but it's just back and still hanging around that $25 mark. But the highs are mostly around 35, but one did actually hit 50. So I don't know.
Now, this is a book that I agree with Joe on that disappears completely and then turns to trash and then comes back to
Yes.
$25. So this is the one that started going back down towards cover, and then now we're getting highs of 35 to 50, averaging 25. That's crazy, dude.
It
Especially
never hurts.
considering-
It never hurts out of the gate to pick up books like this when
Yeah.
they're released and you can get them for cover price or less. Than
Yeah,
cover
or
price. And you just throw it in the box and you're like, maybe they'll use this character, maybe they won't.
I just don't even I don't see where the character, why she's related to Ghost Rider. Did you read the book? It doesn't make
I don't know. Yeah, we
just-
don't know yet. They didn't explain it yet.
Yeah, I know, but how old is this book when she's on the cover?
Oh, this one.
It's like
I want to say a year or two. At least.
Year? Yeah, about a year.
It's
So
years.
out of a year now, we've gotten a partial story about a character for some reasons in a Ghost
No.
Rider.
We
Huh?
got a
Aren't they-
cameo tease in Timeless.
Okay,
We
shut
got
up.
another cameo little picture tease, I think, in Spider-Woman.
My point being, like,
Yeah,
over the
we
year,
haven't-
what we
Aren't
know
they
of her
doing-
so far is she was in a roller derby.
Aren't they actually doing a new champion series?
They are, and she's in the squad, too.
December or January or so. Yeah, so
I'm not saying it's the new champion series is not exciting me. If that,
no, it doesn't necessarily excite me either. I'm just
But I wonder who it
there's
is
somewhere
exciting.
to go. There's somewhere to go for this character,
Exactly.
even whether that's gonna
I
last or not.
question if there is, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, even if it's not for you, usually it's for somebody. This isn't even a character. This is just.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Well, but what we're saying is that new champions book, whatever it might be, she's on the team.
Yeah.
That I don't think will give us more of a sense of who it's for, and its longevity.
Give them a chance to flesh out the character or shelve the character forever.
All right.
Yeah, so
Well,
we'll see.
I guess we'll see.
We will see, but let's see what we got next.
Number 8.
By the way, the character looked cool.
I know Joe still loves this one because I love it too.
I do. This unlockable Hello Darkness 3.
Hello,
I love Paulo Rivera. If you watched our show last week, we did a nice little spotlight on a lot of his work. A man who has a great volume of work that is all extremely unique and interesting in comics. But nearly 20 sales, averaging 70, high 92. It's a beautiful cover. It takes that trade dress away so you can see that flat bottom.
Hello, saggy butts again.
Hey, I'll take it. It's not my favorite of the Hello Darkness covers so far.
No,
Of his,
Wait,
I
what
think
is going on here? Did you read this book?
it's an anthology.
yeah, it's an horror anthology or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, why is there like an old school sailboat with a new school lighthouse?
It's not really a new school lighthouse.
It's newer than that boat over there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
People are looking at the ass and tits. Come on.
Yeah, I can't get beyond the ass.
Come on.
It's just there. Like it just
Nobody's
You said great art,
Nobody-
so I'm trying to take in the art, and here's what you're doing with it.
nobody's
So,
looking
okay,
at
so
the
it's not good art. You're just
background.
looking at saggy
It is
booty.
good art.
That's it.
It is good art.
It's
Like I
not
said,
good art. You
it's-
just said nobody's
it is.
looking at the art.
I said nobody's
Is that
looking at the little boat in the
schooner
corner.
or a frigate? I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
Like I said, it's not my favorite of the Hello Darkness covers that he's done so far, but it is still.
Yeah,
nice
it's
cover.
it's just going up. I mean, the volume is a little less than last week. Last week was over 20. This is still about 20 for an unlockable book, though. That's basically kind of a one per store. That's still a
Yeah.
decent amount of movement, and the
Yeah, for
price,
sure.
like I said, it's still going up. So
And
still hanging around the
series-
list.
The series has a little heat behind it. People love the Frizen covers. People love the Rivera covers. All the open order covers are nice.
All right, well, let's see what we got next in our lucky spot.
Number 7.
I told you we'd have some DC.
There you go.
Hey, New Teen Titans number 2. This is because there's a team up, correct? We got a little team up.
Well,
No,
yeah, we got the rumors of some sort of project with
Yeah.
Deathstroke coming.
So there's a Deathstroke on the cover. He isn't named, but it is Deathstroke on the cover.
No, it's not Deadpool. That's not Deadpool.
Yeah, for those people, thank you. You just killed my joke. For those people that don't know, in the background, that is not a Deadpool. This is the character that Deadpool was literally stolen from. As you can see, also no feats. That's why Rob didn't know how to draw feet on Deadpool, because he couldn't copy him off of this cover.
Okay.
Sales 20 plus, high 133, CGC 986.99. This is always a great book to get on its ebbs and flows.
Yeah,
also,
this is one that
this one ebbs and flows a lot. This is on kind of, I bet you next week it's even going to be a little bit bumpier, then probably have a little bit of a comeback again, and then you'll be able to get this. That's the good thing about this book. This book never got out of control where it got out of the range for people to buy.
Yeah,
So
considering
even
the character, the longevity of this
Yeah.
villain, he's
Yeah.
and he pops up
maybe
all the
not-
time.
maybe not a top tier DC villain, but he's kind of close. He's at least a solid.
He's good enough for
hero.
Rob Fly.
He's a
he's good
fan.
enough-
He's a fan favorite villain.
That too. Yeah.
Yeah, good enough for Rob Liefeld to rip off.
Well, Rob
So-
didn't rip off the piratey bits. Like, look, he's got the Captain America boots and gloves. So Rob left that off when he made Deadpool. He gave him bigger pouches instead.
Oh, those pouches.
Yeah.
It's a completely different character.
Okie dokie.
This guy's name is Wade, not Wade.
Yeah. Yeah, cool book though. But also, like I said, it's like the 9/8 don't even get above 1,000, so that's kind of nice because you can.
Yeah. It's still a book that's attainable for many.
Ring that bell.
Yep.
But all right, let's move on. See what we got next.
Number 6.
We mentioned that news, and it also included this guy. So his possible partner in crime, whether it be a Bane Deadpool team up or some loose Secret Six adaptation. I'm kind of hoping for that, but it's just a personal thing.
You gonna get voice?
Man, you remember this book back in the 90s?
Oh,
People were chasing this thing because he came out of nowhere to go and take Batman down.
Break his back, dude. I just I hope they use the crazy, terrible Bane voice on it. That's the only voice Bane has now. It's horrible and
goes destiny.
There he is. Very good. Yes, we will see. Did I break Batman's back? Yeah, 30 plus sales, high 75, CGC 9.8s, $300. That's interesting. There's a lot of those 9.8s, I think, out there, correct? And it does go down to about 125 at some points. Yeah. I know people that have this book framed on their wall. They love it.
It's a classic.
People love the Bane.
It's a classic. There's also a second print. There's also a second issue. And I think there's a facsimile out there, too. So keep an eye on which one you have.
Facsimile, facsimile. All right.
Still great. Fantastic.
Do you think it's gonna be a good team up if it is a team up?
I can't take him seriously after Kite Man and stuff. I can't take Bane seriously. I just can't.
We need more. We need more. Just the two of them isn't enough. That's why I want Secret Six. So I want.
I want it to be like a buddy cop team up.
Yeah, if it's a buddy cop, like what's his name? The Terminator's he's the strong, like strict type, and Bane's the jokester in it. Like, I think that will work. Yeah. I think
give me a straight man and give me a.
So you want a Tango and Cash It is what
Tango
you want
and Cash
to do.
It, 100% Tango and Cash It,
or an Aykroyd and Hanks,
yeah,
Dragnet, yeah. Or make a nice dated reference for all you out there.
Or something in what is the Hooch one with Tom Hanks in it?
No, we're not doing Turner
and Hooch or Turner and Hooch story.
Who's the straight man in Turner and Hooch?
Turner would be Turner because Hooch is the dog, so Bane would be the dog, right?
Yeah, no, we don't want that version of Bane from the stupid Batman and Robin movie where he's just grunting at people. Oh God, that was worse. Anyway, all right. Anyway, let's get on to our top 5.
Number 5.
Option news.
Give me some more Jenny. Beauty number 1, the beautiful prison cover. Ryan Murphy apparently going to be working on this project, bringing it to life. So it's a book a lot of people I almost forgot about this book until they mentioned the option news. Yeah, but I don't know. From the days of Revival and this stuff, Jenny was killing it with covers. They're just stunning covers. And this is no exception. I mean, average of 30 sales. High 65. That's not bad.
You didn't see the weird error of pricing at Image when books were $3.50.
$3.50. $3.50. It's $3.50.
I think it's fine.
Yeah, but this one obviously with the Frizzen cover, it's the pick of most because there are a couple other variants. There's cover A and another variant as well, but those are more than 15.
It really glows, man. That's really cool.
The days of Image putting out a new number 1 every week, or 7 number 1s every week.
No, that's Dark Horse's job right now.
Yes, but it's a pretty one. And again, Frizzen Chasers, option news.
Chase Frizzens
has a lot going for it.
That's funny. With Revival and then this, it's all her stuff's coming back.
Yeah, which is a good thing.
Yeah,
good.
All right, let's see what we got next.
Number 4.
Oh, here we go. Got to form up.
Ooh. Voltron. That's because of Voltron news. Because Voltron. Voltron Defender of the Universe number 1. 30% sales. High is 85. CGC 9.8. 270. I question how this is going to, like, to our audience, this is going to be blasphemy. But I question how popular a character Voltron is in the grand scheme of things. And this is why.
No, I get it because a lot of people like Power Rangers that are a little bit younger.
Than
us.
Yeah, because it's just in that range where there's like you can get to get people Transformers, so not really into the Voltron, or then younger, you go with the Power Rangers. They're not into the Voltron. Like, it's okay. That's fine. We still like Voltron. We're still going to see Voltron, and we're going to be very judgmental of Voltron. So bring back the metal version instead of these stupid plastic versions and make it under $600. Like, if you make it like $165 for a metal version that transforms into also the lions and then connects like the old school one.
Those ones are so great.
I think no, but not even the second. The second one didn't seem because there's more plastic on it.
The original plastic and the metal.
Yeah.
And the plastic breaks pretty easily because
make it out of a straight. Make it out of like Bakelite and metal. That's what you need to make it out of. And if you do that, I'm all in for. Well, now we're putting in Bakelite. I'm all in for about $200. Yeah, $200.
I'll keep that in mind when I open up my toy production company. That's the price point. All right, Marcus is $200.
Well, it's got to be Bakelite and like a nice steel. You know what I mean? Like a steel aluminum mix.
Yeah, it would be nice if they did something like that because the plastic bits they don't hold. They don't.
Oh yeah, they break all the time. Shit.
Yeah,
way too easily.
Yep,
but it is what it is. All right, let's get to our top 3 here.
Number 3.
We have an error book showing up here at number 3. I thought this was just one of those situations where, hey, the preview image is wrong. Maybe they meant this Elizabeth Torque cover to be used on X-Men 1, and they just used it when they put out the preview images. But then the books were produced this way, and people are actually, they actually put number 1 on this number 5 for one reason or another. I don't know how interesting that makes this book, just because it's got a 1 on it instead of a 5.
Error books are weird. Error books are very weird.
The volume is pretty high. It's 75 plus sales, but at the same time, this is a 1 in 25 X-Men book, which always has a little bit of volume.
Yeah.
But the point is that this is now hitting like $35 as opposed to usually you'd be able to get these for $10. The 1 in 25s you get for well under ratio usually. So especially when there's a 1 in 100 and all that. So
especially
this is just
on the cover.
Crazy pricing with some increased volume.
Who's the person in the background supposed to be?
What do you mean? I think it's the Psylocke with
Is it supposed to be the Psylocke?
With Quentin in the front.
The new Psylocke? That's not Psylocke, but is Psylocke.
It is. Yeah, I guess I've seen the hands. Yeah, she's got the.
That's what I thought.
Here's the butterflies. You got the butterflies.
Oh yeah, she's got the butterfly. The psych butterflies.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. Yep. Good call.
Yeah, psych butterflies. Yeah, I'll pass.
So I will see. I mean, the error type books, they generally have a lot of
like she's got
right away, and then
there's a niche of people that like to collect error books, but it's not necessarily enough to sustain
the interest of
the prices.
Do you think that's why, or do you think it's because it's the first appearance of Psylocke with buck teeth? Which one do you think?
Give that girl a carrot.
I thought that's what the error was. What they did
now that you said, now all I can see is Bugs Bunny. Thanks for that. I like Elizabeth Torque, but now I see it.
I don't think it takes anything away from whatever the young lady Elizabeth Torque is, but not a good cover. All right, maybe.
All right. Well, let's get to our top 2 then.
Number 2.
We already kind of mentioned this one.
Yeah. There's the
good. I didn't ask where this
good
one
old
was.
Robbie Reyes special number 1 just came out. These Marvel voices always seem to do okay when they come out. They always seem to have something behind them. But 100 plus sales, averaging $12, and $60 pre-sales on a 9.8. Man, that's a
lot of sales. That's a lot of sales for books that inside sucks.
Yeah, like it's not a lot of sales if this was still cover, but the fact that people are already paying double cover plus for what amounts to a very short kind of origin. I don't know. Yeah, it's not great.
Ghost Rider is always that weird title though, where it's like you're following a Ghost Rider title, then they like to just slip in a little. Here's a Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider. Here's a Spirits of Vengeance. Little pepper them in here and there. That's also a shitty looking Ghost Rider on this cover.
I mean, obviously they're buying on the inside, hoping this character turns out to be something. But I think Yeah, I mean, they're never going to give you the preview, but
Well,
after reading,
here's the problem, though. Not to say that every new character has the greatest origin story ever. I mean, a lot of the origin stories we've had over the decades have not been great. They're very simple, whatever, basic. But the point is, how many origin issues are the book that people want over time? Like, they want the first appearance. They don't.
Especially for minor characters, do you really even care about the origin? For characters that might not ever break above C tier, do you really care about their origin?
I mean, the problem is this character looks really cool. It just the character sucks.
Well, we got enough.
With what they get, judging on what they gave us so far, the character sucks. So far,
but just first bite.
I mean, it's all they could judge it on is what they've given us, and it sucks.
Yeah, first bite of the sandwich. Maybe
I started looking at it and I was like, "Is this Radiant Black?" Because that's what it felt like. It felt like something from Radiant Black series, but no, it's not.
No,
either that or she's a DJ who's gonna give it some, give it some mixes with one of their light up helmets. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but a lot of people are buying that book this week.
Buying it out of the gate. It's fine.
And let's see what we got at the top.
And our number 1.
It's back again.
Oh, number 1, Mark Spears Monsters. This is Joe's favorite book of the week, of last week, and of this week, and of next week.
I like the whole series, not just this book. I like the whole series. I think the whole series is fantastic. And all
nothing says fucked up in the head like a chick that's cut all the way up. Those staples suck. Don't ever get those staples. They can make better stitches from that from now on. So just so you know, don't get the staples anymore. 30 plus sales, average 80, high 150. What can we say that we haven't said already? It's a good book. What do you guys say this looks like? Who do you say it looks like?
Pam Anderson.
People say it looks like Pam Anderson.
Jesus.
Like I said, I like all the Spears covers, and if you stick around after this show, you'll be seeing all those covers.
It's wild. Look at how well he did the mouth on this, though.
All of his covers
the teeth and shit, like the
all
eyes
of his covers
and
are. His work is fantastic.
She doesn't look like a rabbit.
No, she doesn't. Like a what? No, she doesn't.
No, she doesn't look like Psylocke Rabbit.
But he even did like with her molars in the back and the lower. He did little indentions in it. That's kind of crazy. Same thing with the inside.
And he does all the covers on all the variants as well. So it's a lot of good stuff. If you like monsters, it's that time of year. It's
there you go.
A great book.
Yeah, still not easy to find, but the volume's up this week. The price is up. I don't know if this.
Sometimes it's like when he gets out there and lets more people know it.
We'll see.
Yeah, it does seem like that. Maybe another half week on this book, week to a week and a half.
Like the last couple of sales have been around a little over 100. The 150 was a little bit earlier in the week as far as the high goes. So
sure.
I don't know.
You got the Hollow Flip book. You have a lot of different variants on this. We'll see if this pushes any of the other ones up as well.
Yeah, I'm also curious how much people would pay for the Kickstarter version of this book.
So is this like
if they weren't all sold out? Yes.
Is this like a Bride of Frankenstein on the inside, Joe? Is that what this is?
Well, it's all monsters.
I'm
all the Universal.
It's all
horror monsters. Oh, it's like just they just did the cover
this cover. People are chasing.
So it's all the monsters on the inside. Sweet.
Yeah, but inside, that's
cool.
Yeah. All the monsters.
Like
his Dracula covers are fantastic.
Yeah, and again,
covers are great.
Perfect time of year. It's hitting all the right notes right now.
That green, the green and the eyes is dope as hell. This is a good cover. It really is.
Yeah, he's sharp, and he has a bunch of DC books coming out too, where he has some covers.
The keen spot thing kind of sucks on the top. But
boys are gonna be talking about it right when we're done here.
Yep. We will be doing a nice little mini spotlight on Mark Spears, going through some of his books, so you could look out for what's coming and what might be out there already. So it'll be a good time.
Sounds good.
Awesome. And with that, we'll see you with a new list next week. All right.
Yeah, new list next week.